Jessica, and today I'm doing a really exciting video. I love doing room decor and DIYs. That is literally the only thing I search on Pinterest for, is DIY room decor things. So I thought I would show you a video for a cheap DIY room decor / inspiration. They're totally customizable. I just love how they turned out again, and let's get on into this video. Revamping your old furniture is the best way to cheaply fix up your room. I had pieces that I still liked but wanted completely different, so I just revamped them to go with my new room theme. The first thing I revamped was my nightstand. This is what it looked like before, and I can't believe I actually let it look like this. Anyway, I just took everything off of it and took it outside, and I got my dad's sander. And a sander is just like a tool to make the surface smooth so that the paint will stick to it better. So I just sanded it down and painted it white. I actually styled it two different ways in this video. This is the first way I styled it. So I first took some bumpy fabric and draped it over the nightstand so it gave my room some texture. On one side I put a mug with a bouquet of flowers, and then on the other side I DIY'd these fake planters. So how to make these planters, all you'll need is a glass something. You can use a mason jar. I like using this light bulb. So for this we're going to use a glass light bulb that you can get at Michael's, some colored rocks, some black sand, and some fake flowers that I got all at the dollar store. Start off by cutting off an end of your rocks and opening your light bulb and just kind of shaking them down into the bottom. We're going to create a layered effect, so cut off the side of the sandbag and pour it in over the rocks. I also did another layer of the blue rocks to make more of a layered effect. And there's two ways you could style it. You can make a flower that goes all the way in the bottom, or you can have it sticking up. I actually like it in the bottom. I think this is just such a cute idea to add some greenery into your room, but without actually killing them. And that's actually the second way I organized my nightstand that I liked. So how I organized it is that I just had my Joy organizer tree, and I took off all my jewelry and spray painted it this really pretty robin egg color. Then I just put all my jewelry back on, and I had the same cloth draped with my fake planters and this really cute mug that I got from Target. I also DIY'd this little shelf above my nightstand to hold my fake planters. So I just took this little wooden crate basket from the dollar section of Target, and I just painted it white and added two thumbtacks in the middle of it to hang onto my wall, and I think this just adds so much to my room, and it's also just such an easy way to organize. The next DIY is this DIY coin jar. This has to be my favorite DIY I've ever done, and I also painted my room in the middle of filming this, so the pink walls are now white. But anyway, all you'll need is some wooden board. I like this one. I just found it in my garage, and I went outside and sanded it, so it's just a flat surface so the paint can stick onto it. Then I took some robin egg color paint. I really like this color, if you didn't know that. But anyway, I just painted the whole thing, and I think I only used one layer. Then for the mason jar to stick onto the piece of wood, you'll need to get this clamp thing. I showed my dad a picture of it, and he knew what to get. So I went to my hardware store with my dad, and we picked up this clamp that fit my mason jar. It was only like $2. And in like these little grooves, he shoved a screw into it and screwed the clamp into the wood so it wouldn't be going anywhere. Then all you need is a mason jar. I actually already had this, and it was a coin jar. And it had a flat front, so if it does have a flat front, make sure you put that on the side that will touch the wood. So then just loosen up your little clamp thing and make sure your mason jar fits. Then you can go ahead and take a flathead screwdriver and tighten the clamp so that it just hangs, and don't tighten it too much or the screw will penetrate. Is that the right word I'm looking for? I don't know. But the screw can break the glass if it's tightened too much. And I took a white colored pencil and just wrote "keep the change" on the front. And there's two ways of hanging it. You can take a string and take a staple gun and staple gun the two sides onto the back. Or you can do it this way. I think this way is way more supportive. And my dad actually did this step because I didn't want to mess it up. But all he did is he put two screws parallel to each other and tied a knot around it with some twine so it could just hang up like this, if that makes any sense. And he took a drywall screw and put it into the wall, and also put another screw into the drywall screw so it could hang up. The last DIY is this flower mobile, and I think this adds so much color to my room. So all you'll need is this little garden I don't even know what this is called. But you'll need this garden thing and some spray paint. So I just spray painted the garden thing. And I took some fake flowers, spread them out, and took a hot glue gun and also some ribbon. Make sure you have enough of your ribbon because I actually ran out and had to add a different color ribbon. But I kind of like it with 2 different colors. Take the end of your ribbon and hot glue the end of the fake flower onto it. Then once you have hot glued all your ribbon strips to the end of your fake flowers, you can go ahead and lay them out in the design that you want them hanging around the circle thing. I really need to find a name for the circle thing. Anyway, I got that thing at Michael's, if you were wondering. But so once the circle thing has completely dried in the color spray paint you chose, you can go ahead and take the end of the ribbon of your fake flowers and hot glue them onto the outer ring. So once you have hot glued on all the ends of your fake flowers in the design that you would want, then you can take a little piece of ribbon and hot glue one of the bottoms, then take the other end that is not hot glued and hot glue it across from it onto the other inner circle. Then go ahead and repeat that step the other direction, so you kind of have a X of ribbon across each other. This is kind of hard to explain, but I hope you can understand what I'm saying. We're just basically taking ribbon and crisscrossing it so it can have like a little hanging handle. And then how to hang this, I just took a thumbtack and shoved it into the middle of the 2 X's of the ribbon and shoved it into my ceiling, and yeah, it's really sturdy and it hangs it and it looks really cute. But yeah, anyway, that is it for this DIY, and I really hope you like it because it adds so much color to my room, and I think you guys should really try it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I keep saying, had so much fun doing this. I'm so glad I could change my room a little bit. I hope you guys recreate some of these DIYs, and if you do, you can totally send me pictures. You can comment down below which one you're thinking about recreating. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's right down here. It just lets you know whenever I upload a new video. Give this video a like if you liked it, and yeah, bye guys. Love you.